Let's go on an imagination destination, with the destination being your stomach. What do you think you might find in there? The digesting remains of your lunch you had earlier? But what else? Well, if you zoom into the lining of your stomach and intestines, you'll find an ecosystem of microorganisms. These microorganisms, including hundreds of different bacteria and fungi, constitute the gut microbiome. The gut microbiome serves many beneficial roles to animals. For example, the gut microbiome helps aid in digestion. Those pesky termites that have been munching down on the frame of your house would not be able to do so as efficiently if it weren't for their bowel bacteria buddies. Additionally, the gut microbiome has been found to provide an immune role, providing a barrier between you and any disease-causing organisms that you might have consumed. However, the gut microbiome is not the only microbiome. If there is a surface within or on an organism, there are microbes making themselves a home. Now, I study fungus gardening ants. These ants are agriculturalists, collecting fallen plant material to grow a certain fungus in order for the colony to subsequently eat. There are multiple different varieties of this fungus that these ants can grow. However, each colony only grows one. Now you may be asking yourself, what does this have to do with microbiomes? Well, while there is a close relationship between the ants and their fungus, there's also a close relationship between ants, their fungus, and their microbiomes. One beneficial player within this microbiome is a bacteria that provides nutrients that are lacking within an only fungus diet. Another beneficial player is a bacteria that produces antibiotics, which the ants then coat their fungal garden in order to protect it from diseases. While there are beneficial players within their microbiomes, there are also antagonistic players. One antagonistic player is a disease-causing fungus that can completely wipe out a fungal crop as well as hurt the worker ants. Another antagonistic bacteria is one whose function is completely unknown, but is tightly associated with the complete collapse of a colony. My research is aiming to see how these fungus gardening ant microbiomes differ based off of what variety of fungus they are growing. In particular, I want to see what bacteria is most common with a certain variety in comparison to another. This is all in an effort to see how these ants' microbiomes help sustain this relationship between the ants and their fungus.